If you want to take your business to the next level, you've come to the right place. My name is Alan Savage, and I'm one of the founders of Scaling Savages. And I'll let you in on a secret. I never thought that I'd start an agency like this. You see, before starting Scaling Savages, I was running a growth hack marketing agency in Chicago, where I focused mainly on lead generation and automated marketing systems. I've always been really secretive about the methods and tactics my agency used, partly because I know that there are lots of smart marketers out there, and if given enough clues they could reverse engineer a lot of what I was doing. But then I stumbled on the secret to really separate myself from the other digital marketers: growth hacking. But with a twist. I like to tell people that growth hacking is nothing more than cheat codes for online social platforms. I'll give you an example of a famous growth hack that Airbnb used. They scraped all of the properties off of Craigslist and automatically posted them onto the Airbnb website. So almost overnight, Airbnb had thousands of properties listed on their website. You see, all that Airbnb did was find out where their target market was congregating and found an automated solution to get in front of them. And the rest is history. They are a multi-billion-dollar company because of this one growth hack. There are countless other examples of how smart companies took advantage of technology and gained an unfair advantage. Growth hacking isn't the only way to scale. And for years, companies have been using outsourced manual labor from other countries to help them economically scale. The Philippines have emerged as the go-to location for virtual assistants for a number of reasons. Although growth hacking strategies are incredibly powerful and allow companies tremendous leverage when marketing, they do have one drawback, and it's a serious one. These social platforms don't like it when another company siphons off their traffic and customers, especially if they spent a lot of time and money acquiring them in the first place. So the platforms use their own technology to fight these growth hack techniques. So basically, you'll have an arms race between growth hackers versus technology companies. So the growth hackers win for a while, and then the tech companies make some changes to stop the growth hackers. No matter what changes a social platform takes, they still want their platform to be user-friendly, and this is where Scaling Savages have a real advantage. We take traditional VAs and give them growth hacking superpowers to help them achieve a world-class level of success. You can see here that by combining growth hacks with human capital, you can obtain an almost unheard of level of scaling and productivity. Our Scaling Savages can do much more than just filling a sales calendar. The same types of hacks can turbocharge the following types of tasks, and many more. So a natural question is, how do we select these Scaling Savages? We start with 5 pre-vetted input channels, and only suitable candidates from these channels can apply to start the selection process. We initially screen every applicant, and about 20% of applicants are rejected at this stage for a variety of reasons. We then schedule multiple video interviews with the remaining 80%. These interviews are basically a way for the applicant to demonstrate core competencies with their prior work experience and their communication skills. About 15% of the applicants are rejected at this stage. Now the remaining 65% enter into the competence phase. In this phase, the applicant is given a standard operating procedure in a process where they don't have any experience. Sometimes the SOP is incomplete or has misleading instructions. The VAs are expected to navigate these challenges with minimal guidance. They are expected to notice a problem and then seek the resources they need to solve it, and to ask for clarifications when necessary. This phase is where a majority of applicants are rejected. The remaining 5% or so are placed with Growth Hack Chicago to work on internal projects or help with client projects until they're placed. We have at least one in-depth discovery call to fully understand your business use cases, and then arrange video interviews with 3 to 5 suitable candidates. We then circle back with you to verify that the initial use cases are still valid, and then we design the SOP and performance metrics. The amount of pre-launch resources will vary depending on the package you decide to choose. We have 3 available packages, and we'll go over these in depth in follow-up calls. For a quick overview, the Get Me a Virtual Assistant package is suitable for a company that already has systems and processes in place and are looking for a cost-effective way to increase internal bandwidth. There is a one-time upfront payment, and the VAs are paid directly. To take advantage of the semi-managed virtual assistant plan, you should have at least a successful process, but maybe it's just not documented or formalized. We then create a step-by-step SOP for the process and make sure the VAs can execute on it flawlessly. We also help with tracking performance and key performance metrics. Here there is also a one-time upfront payment, and the VAs are paid directly. The fully managed virtual assistant plan is our flagship product. We handle everything from building out every SOP, system, and process needed. We also handle the implementation, management, and provide timely reports showing progress. This is only available to existing profitable businesses and who have some conversion and lead metric data. If you like what you've heard so far and you think that this makes sense for your business, just schedule a call. On the confirmation page, there are some resources that you should look at. They will give you some more ideas about how you can use our systems to gain efficiency and scale. Finally, to give you an added incentive to make sure you don't miss the call, if you included your website, we will have a special gift for you on the call.